Hello dear students. In today's class we are going to discuss about the addition of vectors by analytical method. In previous classes we discussed about the addition of vectors by graphical method. ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಏನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಲಿಂದ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್? If two vectors are in xy plane, each vector can be resolved into two components. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಅದಾವೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಪ್ರತಿ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿ ಆರ್. ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. By analytical method. So this question is for 3 marks. Okay, so explain the addition of vectors by which method? Analytical method. See here, let us consider xy plane. XY plane means it is a two-dimensional, then it is x and it is y. Then now two vectors are in the xy plane. What are those vectors? I will take vector p and vector q. Then it is a vector p and it is a vector q. So we are going to add these vectors. We are going to add these vectors. ಈ vectors ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. First we have to resolve the vector p into how many components here? Two components. What are those components? X component. So vector p the x component find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? We have to draw the perpendicular line from arrowhead of the vector p to the x axis. Then we will get the x component of vector p, that is px. ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು px ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And also in order to find the y component of vector p, again we are going to draw the perpendicular line from arrowhead of the vector p to the y axis. Then this side should be equal to this side. Then I will take it is py. It is a py. It is py and it is px. And here px and py are the resolved components of vector p. So ಅದೇ ಥರ ರೀ the resolved components of vector q. How to find the resolved components of vector q? See here, let us draw the perpendicular line from head of the vector q to the x axis. Okay, then we will get the x component of vector q, that is qx. That is qx. Okay, because the vector q is also in xy plane. The vector q can be resolved into how many components here? Two components. What are those components? X component and y component. So to find the y component of the vector q, what we have to do? We have to draw the perpendicular line from arrowhead of the vector q to the y axis. Then we will get the y component of vector q. This is y component of vector q. So see here, and it is a x component of vector q and it is a y component of vector q. This side equal to this side. Okay, then the resultant vector of vector p and vector q. See here, vector p and vector q, they are taken in same order. Vector p ಮತ್ತೆ vector q ಏನದಾವ್ರಿ? ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ನಾಗ ಅದಾವ್ರಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಆರ್ಡರ್ನಾಗ ಅದಾವ. Then the resultant vector is taken in opposite order by the triangle of vector addition method. Then it is a resultant vector of vector p and vector q. Then it is vector r. So we are going to add the vectors p and vector q by the which method? Analytical method. In case of analytical method, each vector can be resolved into how many components here? Two components, because these vectors present in xy plane. Then see here, consider vector p and vector q are in xy plane. Are in xy plane means are in two dimension. Then vector p can be resolved into how many components here? two components. Vector P can be resolved into, ಅಂದರೆ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿನ ಎರಡು ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ರಿ ಅವು? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೈ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Vector P can be resolved into two components. Two components, Px and Py. Px and Py. ಬರೀ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? ಪಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪಿ ವೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಐ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿ component of vector p is along x-axis, means we are going to use the unit vector that is I. x-axis ನಾಗ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? I ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. y-axis ನಾಗ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? that is j. then pxi plus pyj. px and py are the resolved components of vector p. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಬರೀ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ p ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. then it is a vector p. So this vector P can be resolved into how many components here? Two components now. What are those components? X component and also Y component. And also Y component. So it is Px and it is Py. So Px is along the positive x-axis. Positive x-axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ತಗೋತೀರಿ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. And Py is along the positive axis, means positive j we are going to take. Then it is a Pxi. Px into unit vector I and it is Py into unit vector j. Because here these two sides are equal. Okay. Then Pxi and Pyj both are taken in the same order. ಏನದಾವ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇವು? ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ನಾಗ ಅದಾವು. ಸೊ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನೂ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ P. Then vector P is equal to Px into unit vector I plus Py into unit vector j. ಅದೇ ಥರ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರೆಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಪರೇಟೆಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಆ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರೆಸಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್. into two components. What are those? Qx and Qy. Qx and Qy. Then vector Q is equal to the sum of components of the vector Q gives the given vector. What is that given vector? That is a vector Q only. Then Qx into unit vector I plus Qy into unit vector J. Then I will take it is equation 1 and it is equation number 2. Then we are going to find the resultant vector of vector P and vector Q. In order. So triangle of vector addition method prakara, the resultant vector is equal to the sum of vector P and the vector Q. Because vector P and vector Q, they are taken in the same order, but the resultant vector is taken in the opposite order. The resultant vector of vector P and vector Q. Vector P and vector Q by the triangle of vector addition. That is R is equal to vector P plus vector Q. So triangle of vector addition method prakara ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? The resultant vector is equal to the sum of the vectors taken in the same order. So which are the vectors taken in the same order? Vector P and vector Q. What is vector P? From equation 1, ಏನಿತ್ರಿ vector P? That is Px into unit vector I na plus Py into unit vector J. Then what is vector Q? That is from equation 2. That is Qx into unit vector I plus Qy into unit vector J. So see here in these two, what is common? I is common. Px and Qx are the components of vector P and vector Q along the x-axis. So in these two, what is common? I is the common. Then I will write Px plus Qx into unit vector I. Idra meaning ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದು? So px and qx are the x components of vector p and vector q. Then they are taken along the which axis? X axis. Then plus. In these two, what is common? J is common. Na? Then the component of vector p along the y axis plus the component of vector q along the y axis into unit vector j. Into unit vector j. Then it is a resultant vector of vector p and vector q. Order px plus qx that gives the resultant, the magnitude of resultant vector along the x axis and the magnitude of resultant vector along the y axis. px plus qx ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ magnitude of resultant vector along the x axis ರೀ. ಅದೇ ಥರ py plus qy that gives the magnitude of resultant vector along the y axis. ಅಂದ್ರೆ resultant vector ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಆದವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಎರಡು ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಅದು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ರಿ? rx. Let us draw the perpendicular line from the arrowhead of the vector r to the x axis that gives the rx. But that rx is equal to the sum of px and qx, and this is ry, and this ry is equal to, that is py plus qy. Then let us take px plus qx is nothing but it is the x component of resultant vector r. Then it is rx into unit vector I plus py plus qy that can be taken as ry into unit vector j. So remember here rx is the x component of resultant vector and ry is the y component of resultant vector, where rx is equal to px plus qx. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಿ ದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಈಗ ರಿಸಲ್ಟಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನೈತ್ರಿ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ದಾಗ ಅದು. So that resultant vector can be resolved into how many components? Two components na? One is x component that is taken as rx, and another one is y component that can be taken as ry. ಇಲ್ಲಿ rx ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅದಂದ್ರೆ px plus qx. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ resultant vector it is nothing but it is the resultant of two vectors, vector p and vector q. Okay, then is the x component of resultant vector, is the x component of resultant vector. Then similarly ry is equal to py plus qy is the y component of resultant vector. Okay, then what is the direction of resultant vector with respect to the x axis? That can be called alpha. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? alpha. Then so by using this right angled triangle, ಈ right angled triangle ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ see here. By using this right angled triangle we are going to find the alpha. So to find the alpha we know the opposite side and also we know the adjacent side. Then we are going to use tan. ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ tan ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. The direction of resultant vector, direction of resultant vector. Direction of resultant vector of vector p and vector q. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? tan alpha is equal to ry divided by rx, opposite side divided by adjacent side, ry divided by rx. Or else you can write, I will take tan to the right hand side, that becomes tan inverse. Then alpha is equal to tan inverse of ry divided by rx. Then ry is the y component of resultant vector and rx is the x component of resultant vector. Ry is nothing but here, that is py plus qy. ಪಿ ವೈ ಮತ್ತು ಕ್ಯೂ ವೈ ಕೂಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆರ್ ವೈಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ದಿ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್. ಟ್ಯಾನ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿ ವೈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ವೈ whole divided by Rx. Rx is nothing but Px plus Qx, that gives the magnitude of resultant vector along the x-axis. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ I ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು x ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ, ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ J ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ y ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ Px plus Qx. So this is about the addition of vector by which method? Analytical method. And this derivation is important for 3 marks, and also it is important for your theory exam.